Alright, so I just went on a rant and rave about the racist cops in my town. Which, you know, the only reason I moved to a small town is, you know, for peace, a little peace and quiet. Because, you know, when you live in the city, you always got to watch your back. You know, can't leave your kids' toys out because they always, you know, crackheads stealing them. You got drive-bys and stuff. Cats, you know, shooting. They don't care who they hit. They don't care who they kill. You know, and, you know, only thing they care about is, you know, hitting the one they want. And 99% of the time, they miss them too. So, I'm just saying, you know, it's getting to the point where, you know, cats don't, none of them see the bigger picture. And the way I look at it is the way things is going and the way the world is going and how people are treating each other, and especially don't matter of race, creed, religion, background, where you live, how much money you got, job status, it don't matter. People are still doing the same thing and they don't understand. I don't know how many you know, civilizations we done seen that's been wiped out and nobody could figure out how they got wiped out. A lot of them, like the Incas and Mayans and stuff, they used to murder each other for a sun god, you know. The way I'm looking at things is, you know, being a black man in America is I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what no white man, no white woman, no black man with a white woman, no white woman with a black man, nobody who has black friends and all that other crap. I don't care what nobody say. You don't know how I feel. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I experienced. You don't know what I have to live through on a regular basis. Every time I see the police, every time I walk down the street, every time I drive down the street, go in the store, you know, there was a time. It probably had to be like 6 months ago. Like, I'm not bullshitting with you. I go in the store. In one of these small towns, me and my family, we was out traveling. And I go to this store, and I go inside the store, and I'm sitting there, and I put my stuff on the counter, and then it's this old white guy behind me, right? And I'm not paying no attention to him, but soon as I reach in my back pocket, and I put the stuff on the counter and I turned to the side, reached in my back pocket. He looked dead at me and lifted up his shirt and showed me he had a pistol. And was looking at me and constantly kept looking at my back pocket like I was going to reach out and rob the motherfucking store. Are you serious? The fuck? I mean, this, I don't know, man. You know, I'm just going to be honest. And I'm going to say a lot of stuff to my grandpa, and, you know, my folks used to tell me, and my grandpa said, well, you know, it might get better once my generation dies. But this generation taught that generation, this generation taught that generation, and it's then got to the point where it's just super crazy. Everybody racist, you know, and can't nobody say they not racist. I'm racist, you know, not as a bigoted or whatever, but, you know, I had so many bad experiences in life that when I see somebody of another race or creed that's then did something to me in a very negative, very outlandish way, you know, I'm biased right off the top. At first, I'm apprehensive to say anything to them, approach them, or even deal with them in a certain way, you know. Not unless it's job related, because, you know, I don't need no stat. Man, y'all, I don't know what to tell you, you know. And you can ask the Latino man the same thing. He go through it. The Arab guy, he go through it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say, well, you know, ain't nobody been through more stuff than the black man. Look, dude, I'm just finna be straight up honest with you. I don't care who see it, who don't like it, who disagree with me, who I lose friends with, who don't want to associate with me no more. I'm just going to be completely honest. You look at all the civilizations around the world that the white man has landed into. He's been decimated. He's been killed. He's been raped. He's been pillaged. He's been burned. He's been purposely spread diseases. Purposely spread diseases. Purposely spread diseases to kill off that population so he can take their land. Don't none of this land belong to none of us. The Indians was here first. And whoever was before them, or whatever nationality or civilization that was here when they landed, they wanted what they had. So they do what they usually do. They went in, guns blazing, killing everybody, didn't try to make friends or anything. And that whole Thanksgiving stuff is bullshit. That never happened. That never happened. I don't know where, you know what, all this Christmas and Santa Claus and Thanksgiving and all this stuff in the history books ain't nothing but lies. Ain't nothing but lies. Thanksgiving never happened. There was a massacre though. So basically what I'm saying is for this, for my little one to grow up in a civilization where she can be safe, I'm terrified it ain't gonna be possible. I'm terrified it ain't gonna be, because you can see my daughter's interracial. My wife is white. So I mean, you know, and then whoever don't like it. I can give, you know, two flying, you know what I'm saying? But this is getting out of hand. So for everybody that's out there saying, you know, all white people ain't racist, and that's true. All white people ain't racist. There's a lot of white people that all they want is peace. All they want is to be together. All they want is one civilization. Everybody to be, you know, cohabitants. You know, cohabitation. You know, whatever they call it. And that's basically what a lot of them want. But then you got the ones that's on top of the totem pole that's just so used to robbing, stealing, killing, and raping and taking what they want, you know, for a piece of green paper that really don't mean nothing, because the U.S. been broke since the 1800s. We owe China and everybody else. And you do your research about the Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve never really used to be here. America was an independent country to the Federal Reserve. So, and they fighting over all this paper and stuff and all this oil and everything else. And, you know, we can make solar this and solar that. And nothing we have needs to run off coal or gasoline, oil, none of that. We've been had technology for solar energy and wind energy for like 30, 40 years. But they won't do it because they're making too much money. So, no, basically what I'm saying is, I'm getting off the subject. There's too much hate. There's too much racism. You know, there's too much bias. And it needs to stop. And the generation is coming up now, and I'm going to say this, they're pussies. They're pussies, right? Everybody got to have a trophy because they played, and, you know, everybody's a winner and all this other stuff, and let them people in because, you know, they deserve a chance too. But you don't know if half of them are going to come over here and kill you, because, you know, that's most of their prime directive is to kill you. You know, they're protesting, you know, let the men go into the girls' bathroom and all this other. They don't know what they're protesting. Their mommies and daddies told them they could have whatever they want when they want it. They could be whoever they want when they felt like it. They could do whatever they want and all this other stuff. And all that was just a bunch of bullshit. They folks taught them wrong. And whoever came up with this law that said you can't spank your kids is a bitch. I'm just going to outright say it. He a bitch. Whoever came out with this law, all of them bitches. Because ever since that law went into effect, if you do the research and you go back, now you got all these unruly kids. When that law came out, I guarantee you can look back. And if I'm wrong, I admit it. But that's when all these school shootings and shit happened. Started popping off. So all these disrespectful ass kids, and these kids running the streets, and they disrespectful to their folks and everything else, because they know if their folks hit them, they call the police and have them locked up. I mean, the world thing just got outrageous. People done got soft. What happened to the real men out there? And say these undercover ass fucking brothers. If you gay, you gay. Love who you is. Be who you is. Don't be something you not because you're scared of an image. Be who you is. If you gay, you gay. You transgender, you transgender. If you're a woman, you want to be a man, be who you is. But don't go around trying to protest and trying to force everybody to love you, because everybody don't love you. Everybody don't like it. Everybody don't want to see it. That's just true. So, I mean, YouTube, y'all people, world, get it how you live. Do what you need to do. Stop hating on everybody. All you racist ass cops, I'm just going to say it outright. That's why y'all motherfuckers getting popped. Because of the bullshit y'all doing. You don't like what I'm saying? Fuck you. You know, and to all them bitch ass politicians out there doing all that stupid ass shit, making all these dumb ass fucking laws, fucking over the farmers, fucking over the working man, so you can make a quick motherfucking buck. And you ain't doing nothing but giving it to the fucking Chinese and shit, because you owe them so much money. So, I mean, you know, all I'm saying is, man, this world fucked up. Something needs to change. If it's not the generation now, the generation after. If there's a possibility of generation after, because of the possible wars and shit. So basically what I'm saying is, everybody need to do what they need to do and get shit done. Be happy, hold hands, sing kumbaya, stop hating, stop being punks, police stop being bitches, black men stop killing each other and treating your women like trash and talking about them in rap song. That, you know, I'm sorry to get off on a side note, but I hate that shit. I don't even listen to, I rarely listen to rap now. I put something on the radio. As soon as they start talking about black women and women in general, bitches and hoes and they thoughts and she sucked me and fuck her friends and all that, I don't like that shit. I like back in the day, Ice Cube and MC Ren and DOC, and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll go back to like the Fat Boys and, you know what I'm saying? So, until stuff change, nothing's gonna change. Till people mentality change, nothing's gonna change. So basically all I'm saying is, if we don't get our shit right, we're gonna be the next race to be extinct, and something else gonna take over. I'll let you too.